G'day, this is Simon and James at South OC Cars and Coffee. Second show for 2022, and what an amazing turnout. We got a couple of great Ferraris here in the front row, a classic F40, one of my favourite cars of all time, and
we have the F8 Tributo here as well. It's just the perfect day for Cars and Coffee Day. No better way to spend our Saturday mornings, I reckon. Some cool stuff. You want to go check it out?
Yeah, let's do that.
An absolutely amazing trifecta of cars here in the front row this morning. Starting it off with the F40, owned by a really nice regular of the show, a gentleman named Ed, who also owns a 458 Speciale. This actual F40 was the one that was on display at the Peterson Museum for the last few months, and the gentleman just got it back and figured what better place to bring it other than Cars and Coffee. Next to it, we have a brand new F8 Tributo that's owned by a gentleman named Tony, who's one of the regulars as well. One of the nicest spec F8 Tributos, in my opinion, has the diamond cut wheels, yellow brakes, and then really nice Daytona interior as well. And then next to it, an absolute classic in the making, in my personal opinion, the 458 Speciale. Love these stripes on it, and then the best part about this car, in my opinion, is that I believe it's the last rendition of Ferrari that have the naturally aspirated V8. Revs to almost 9,000 RPM, makes a little over 500 horsepower. It is absolutely perfect. What an amazing trifecta of cars.
Let's check out some motorcycles. Adding to that trifecta across the front of all those Ferraris, that 458 Speciale, Tony's new F8 Tributo, and then Ed's F40. This Ducati just pulled in, not to be outdone. This motorcycle is over $100,000, actually well over $100,000. It is so beautiful. Check out the carbon fibre. They only built 500 of them. Love the way that carbon fibre is slightly covering over that dry clutch. If you've ever noticed, Ducatis have almost a metallic rattle. That's the dry clutch. That's that signature sound. I love that sound about a Ducati. This thing is really, really pretty. It looks so good next to the Ferraris as well, but brand spanking new. He literally only just picked it up. What a magnificent looking motorcycle. So great to see at the show. We've got a great lineup of new merchandise, including these great looking blue hoodies. Cars and Coffee logo on the front, the classic logo, American flag on the back, grey and blue, and then some brand new t-shirts as well. Love this design of these new t-shirts. They look great. Of course, we've all got the regular stuff as well. We've got hats, license plates, surrounds, stickers, jet tags, all this sort of stuff. And of course, the lovely girls working the merch table. Thank you, ladies. We appreciate all your hard work. Evo Club rolled in this morning, so great to have those guys along. If you've got a club, remember you can reach out to us and we'll put you in this front row opposite the motorcycles as we've done with these guys. So, hey, welcome guys. Serious looking F250 here. Ton of work done to this thing. Oil coolers at the top there. Massive rubber on it. Big frame. Racing seats. This thing is obviously does some serious work. Spare tail shaft in the back there. I said to the guy, it's a bit of a bad omen carrying a spare tail shaft, isn't it? And he said, you need it when you go on the Baja. So obviously they do some competition in this truck. Really great to see. Tons of work done to it. car that Enzo Ferrari said was the most beautiful car in the world. These E-types here, two of them sitting side by side. Really nice to see. Convertible next to a hardtop. That inline six with those triple carbs. Great car. Just so pretty. Timeless design. Really, really nice to see. Wonderful looking cars.
Check out this. Is this awesome G80 M3 owned by BMW Performance Center West, the driving school. This is one of the cars that they take you out on the track and do the hot laps in. Out of all the cars that I've been in, this is probably one of the most fun vehicles that I've actually been able to experience on a track. Over 500 horsepower, mated to a, I believe it's an 8-speed DCT transmission. These things are so much fun.
Couple of nice looking 32s here. This run running a blower on a small block Chev shop roof next to it. 32 coupe, one of our regulars, also a small block Chev. Tunnel ram and a bug catcher hanging out through the hood on that one. Love these cars. Not something you see over here very often. This is a British Morris Oxford 1500. Of course, Morris, part of that British Leyland group, included Morris, Leyland, of course, Austin as part of that group as well. And a lot of their cars that get rebodied with, well, not so much rebodied, rebadged with different makes on them as well. Right-hand drive. Pretty simplistic motoring. Great condition. Looks like a barn find, real survivor. Beautiful R33 here. Look at the carbon fibre on this thing in that purple, and I bet the camera's not going to do it justice, but what a magnificent looking car. I love these early GTRs of this era. There's just something about them. Absolutely timeless design, so much performance, way ahead of their time performance, you know, for other cars that were around at the time. But they just held their style as well. All of these skylines, even the R35 for a car that's been around for, I guess it's probably getting close to 15 years, still looks good. This still looks good, R33. What a great look. What a beautiful classic Mustang here. The hardtops don't get as much attention as the fastbacks, but you know, this is such a nice looking car. Great condition. I think it's a 65, I could be wrong, it may be a 66. Please feel free to make a comment below if I'm wrong. T-Bar Auto, 289. Great car. Beautiful looking 1979 Pontiac 5-wheel Trans Am. You can tell it's 79 from the earliest, 77, 78, because there's no opening in the grille here. That classic, made famous by Burt Reynolds and Smokey and the Bandit look, and that classic interior. Apparently this car is all original. Original paint, got the original spare wheel, everything on this car is original. Definitely a car of the week contender. Hey, if you're ever looking at any GM products and you're trying to figure out what year it is, if you pull in on the tail lights, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it down here, it actually has the year. In this case, you might be able to see 79 down in there. So you can actually see on most GM products, it's going to be exactly the same with this Chevelle behind us. If we pull in, there's actually hard to see, but there's the year on the tail lights. So a really good way of picking that. But what a beautiful looking car. Great to see.
I feel like my life would have gone in a better direction.
Very clean resto mod 69 Camaro here, RS front end, big block in there by the look of it, and modern interior, auto meter gauges in there, roll cage. Somebody spent a ton of money on this. Bare brakes under there. Serious money being put into this thing. A few years old by the look of the styling of it, but still great condition. A big high car hood on it. Very cool.
Alright, that's going to do it for another week here at South OC Cars and Coffee in beautiful San Clemente, California. Perfect weather for today. Fantastic turnout as always. Please remember, if you love the video, like, comment, and subscribe below if you haven't already. Huge shout out to all the sponsors for making this show possible. We have Meguiar's, Polestar, Share Your Car, Next Level Detailing, Pacific Air Cooled, BMW Performance Center West, and then Sweet Orange Adventures as well. And then huge shout out to all the volunteers for making this show possible each and every week. We really couldn't put it on without them. Remember, if you want to become a volunteer, hit us up on Instagram at South OC Cars and Coffee Merch. It's where we take care of all of our volunteers and all of our merchandise as well. You get to bring your car in early, and then also you get a free coffee and donut provided by Ruby's Diner.
Yeah, big thank you, of course, to Ruby's for bringing out the coffee and the donuts for the masses, and also Rockwell's for feeding everybody, and of course Outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. We could not do the show without them, so please make sure to support the stores in the outlets and tell them South OC Cars and Coffee sent you. Hey, that's it. What a great week. What a great turnout, that F40 and the F8, and of course that 458 Speciale. What a trifecta of Ferraris. Awesome to see. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.
Thank you, guys.